Well, hello gorgeous people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new here then welcome. I hope you're all good. Today's video is one of my most requested videos ever, and honestly I just can't wait to get into it and get it out there. Now I know I said today would be the Amsterdam vlog, but I just anticipated by the time, well, two reasons why I wanted to film this now. By the time I get back from Amsterdam, which is Saturday night, and then, well, last night technically by the time you see this, and then like edit and stuff, I just feel like it'll be too tight of a turnaround. So I'll get that vlog live for the following week, but also because every time I mention this, I literally get people screaming at me in my DMs or in the comments saying, please hurry up and do this, like my trips are coming up, or like my hen do, or like anything that you need these products for is coming up. And yeah, this is just so highly requested from me, and that is probably because you just know that I live and breathe body care, right? Body oils, body butters, body moisturizers, just anything to do with enhancing the way that your body skin looks. I mean, I have got a little face category because there are some things that I feel like are worth a mention, but generally when it comes to like summer skin, glowy, like oily, luminous, highlighted skin, we all know that it's my thing. It just is, because there will never be a time on holiday where you don't see me like applying oils as part of like my little get ready with me's, or like doing like little tips and tricks of like how to get your legs looking shiny and like a mini dress, and just how to get things to like reflect the light in photos and stuff. And it's just my forte. Like, these products are honestly not only tried, tested and loved by me, but they are products that I have used for the longest time, that I genuinely know and love. And this is just where my area of expertise lies. It really is. Before we get into it, and there is quite a bit of product to get through, but I wanted to give like options, you know, like when it comes to like price range, and also when it comes to like what the different things are and what they do. I wanted you guys to have a choice. I wanted you to be spoiled for choice, so you can actually think, oh, actually I'll try that one, or I'd rather pick this one out, or whatever. So there is a lot of product to get through, so I will try my best to just get straight to the point. Obviously you guys know that I've worked with LookFantastic now for the longest time, which is honestly just a dream. The fact that I get to work alongside LookFantastic in so many different things is just amazing, and obviously all of these products are available on the LookFantastic website. I don't know where else I shop really for product. I mean, unless it's just like the odd thing that I need to get from somewhere else, but even just like popping into like Superdrug or Boots or whatever, for me it's always just easier to get it on LookFantastic. Biggest reason is because I have my own discount code, which I use all the bloody time. I'll put it on screen here because of course it will apply to everything on the LookFantastic website that I'm about to show you. And also I have got my own edit on the LookFantastic page as well, which is full of not only my favourites but also you guys' favourites and what my code is used most on. So Asha LF will get you discount across everything, and also all of the bits in my edit. It honestly, it applies to so many things site-wide. Like, I rarely come across things that my code doesn't work on. Yeah, I always shop on LookFantastic purely because I use my own discount like day in day out. Like, that is my one-stop shop. But not only that, like sometimes it's quicker than for me to like drive out of like my town and like go to like the nearest like big Boots, big Superdrug. It's just easier because of how good the delivery is on LookFantastic. Like the next day delivery, sometimes I order like up to midnight, I'm pretty sure I do, and it comes like the next day, and I'm like, that is so much more convenient, and it actually has a wider range of stuff. So that is why I honestly, everything, I always say, well, everything you can get on LookFantastic, because you genuinely can. Like, there is literally nothing I use personally that you can't get on there, which is just bloody fabulous. But yeah, just wanted to say that my LookFantastic code is ASHALF. Again, it'll be on screen, and everything that I'm about to show you will be linked individually down below. I'll make it all super clear in the description box. I mean, if it's not the most me thing ever, the fact that I don't have my side table right now and they're leaning on a Louis Vuitton box, then I don't know what is. Okay, let's get face out of the way, because it's hard with face, because I have like my summer skin makeup that I do, which maybe I'll film like when I go away, like on my next summery trip. I'll film maybe like a what I do summer skin wise, makeup wise on holiday. But there are some products that kind of fall into this category that aren't really makeup, things that I would use, you know, when it comes into like the summer skin category, that are like a makeup skin hybrid. So I feel like they were important to mention. So this is in no way like what I would only put on my face, but it's just things that I feel like, guys, if you haven't got these products, then you seriously need them, because they are incredible. So we're going to start with this, because I have been screaming about this product from the rooftops at the minute. If you've been watching the vlogs lately, then you would have heard me and my mum talk about it in the car when I was driving to have my wisdom teeth taken out. She was talking about how amazing it is. I just quickly like showed her what it was like when my friend Daniela and I were at the spa for my birthday, and I used it. I was like, please buy this. So this is the ByTerry. ByTerry is a brand that I absolutely love for everything skin anyway. They do an incredible CC serum, which is also world famous, but we just want to talk about this for today when it comes to ByTerry. So this is the Tea To Tan face and body, but I only use it on my face. Now obviously you could use it on your body. I'll explain exactly what it does and what it's for, but this is basically how it looks. Now the reason why this works so well for me is because my body, obviously I'm mixed race and I have like an olive undertone to my skin, and if you're mixed race you will know like your skin goes through, like in the summer like we can be like super tanned and like super like deep tone like olivey, and then in the winter like well for me I kind of go a bit like yellowy grey in the winter. It's a bit strange, but that's just how like my skin, I feel like if you're mixed then you will just so be able to relate, because we soak up the sun so quickly that it's just like whoa, like sometimes it's like what even shade is my foundation meant to be right now. But this in the summer is an absolute, or even in the winter, but in the summer it's a godsend for me because my face doesn't tan. I'm super freckly, not that you'll be able to tell right now because I've got makeup on, but my face doesn't tan the same as my body, right? So it's always, it's not never pale because I have a lot of freckles, but rather than like going brown like my body does, it will just go more freckly. So there's always a bit of a mismatch between like my face and my body anyway. Like if you put my hand next to my face, that's when I rely on makeup to like bring it up to speed. But this is an absolute game changer. So what this does is it just tints your skin. It just tans and darkens your skin. There is absolutely no coverage in it, and that's kind of the theme that we're going with when it comes to face. Like I said, it's nothing to do with makeup. It just like comes off with like a face cleanser, a makeup wipe, whatever. And obviously it is for face and body. So I guess if you're, I mean I don't wear tan, but I guess if you do wear tan and like maybe, I don't know, like need a bit of an instant top up or something, then maybe this would work great for that. But for anybody that needs it for like face and like to bring your face up to like the same tan as your body, oh my god, I cannot recommend this enough. Not only that, some days just like for the gym, like the way it absorbs into your skin, like it wouldn't sweat off. Like I can't really describe it until you use it. It's a water-based product, so it soaks right in. It doesn't have like any sort of coverage. It quite literally just tints your skin. Honestly, I've been raving about this for ages. I did a little video of me putting it on this morning just so you can kind of see, but I use like my Refi brush, and it's like a stippling brush because I feel like that evenly spreads it and very quickly as well. And you can see it's just like my skin but more bronzed, but there's no coverage, there's no glow. It's quite literally just tinting the skin. It's like, the way I can describe it is like food colouring. I don't even know if that makes sense, but that's the way I can describe it, and I honestly love this so much. But like I say, would be great maybe if you need to use it on your body, but I can definitely recommend it for face. Okay, next up for face, and I have to talk about this. I debated bringing other SPFs into the equation, but I feel like if you've been here long enough, then you will know like my ride or die SPFs. La Roche-Posay is always in my skincare for every single day. Well, obviously you should be wearing SPF every day, but especially on holidays, like it's the one I'll always grab to throw in my holiday skincare bag. But I had to try this Garnier Vitamin C SPF when I saw absolutely everybody raving about it back when they brought out, it was just like the clear version, so it was literally just the pure SPF. And honestly, it is absolutely incredible because it's really good if you are freckly like me as well. We tend to get dark spots where some of our freckles will like almost clump together. Oh my god, this is incredible for like brightening the skin because it has the vitamin C alongside the SPF 50. Then they thought, you know what, we're going to put a little bit of something in it to give people the option whether they just want the clear SPF or if they want this SPF, which is the glow. It's the Daily UV Glow. Oh my days, this is so hyped, and it is so deserving of that hype because it is so good. It just adds a very, very, very subtle like brightness to your skin. Like it has like a tint in it. You can see, again, I did a little video, so I'll put that in here. You can see it's like coloured, but it kind of suits so many different skin tones. Like on me it looks super light, but then once it's rubbed in, it just adds like, it's more like it has a reflex in it rather than like anything to add colour to your skin, if that makes sense. So the light literally bounces off of it. So if you're somebody that likes more of, you know, a dewy, glowy finish on your like no makeup, then this would be better for you than the clear one, but they're both equally as good. Yeah, I just thought I would talk about this because like I said, I could go on all day about different SPFs that I absolutely love. Like the Ren is another one that I love, but if you're somebody that puts on an SPF and then, for example, like bronzy drops or something like that, this basically kills two birds with one stone, because you're having your reflects in there along with the SPF, and it's really good. You'll see everybody across social media using this summer on their summer trips in all the like beachy get ready with me's, and honestly it's so reasonably priced. Okay, moving on to body. Where do we even blooming start? I feel like we're gonna have to start with moisturizers, then we'll move maybe onto oils, and then probably one of my top rated products ever in the world, we will end on that, because I feel like everyone needs to invest in this product this summer. So body moisturizers. Now, it wouldn't be me and it wouldn't be a summer skin rundown without the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. It is Boom Boom, by the way, not Bum Bum Cream, just in case anybody doesn't know that. How cute is this, by the way? It's personalised. How gorgeous. I got that done at an event. I have used and do use the Sol de Janeiro body creams, body moisturisers, for the longest time, and I have got all of them. So my actual favourite one of Sol de Janeiro has been discontinued. If anybody knows Coca Cabana, it was in like the turquoisey tub, and I really loved that because it was like a water gel base, unlike all of the textures and the formulas of the other creams. But I've got a really good alternative which I have now discovered, which I will come back to once talking about this, and it's so bloody cheap. So that got discontinued. That was actually my number one. Second for me was always the Boom Boom, because this is just summer, isn't it? Like, if you know this smell, it's the most recognisable smell in the skincare industry, and if you know this smell, like the pistachio and the caramel, then you just know it. And like when it's on your skin, it actually gives off a fragrance as if you sprayed a perfume. It's insane. But also the actual way it makes your skin feel and look is incredible. It's such a good all-round product. To be honest, I've got them all. Like, I do buy them all. The purple one's the latest edition, and it's more of like a buttery whipped texture, whereas the other three are like a cream. But I feel like if you're going to invest in Sol de Janeiro, and obviously you're only going to purchase one, I feel like it should be Boom Boom, because it's just the best. It smells incredible. It's super like luxury on the skin. Does have a firming element to it. I mean, who knows if it actually works. It's just a gorgeous product. Like, it is just gorgeous. And what I love about Sol de Janeiro, you can get it in about 5 different sizes. This is like the one down from, you can get an even bigger one, which has like a refill thing, and then you can get like a travel size, then you can get like a super travel size, so it's like diddy. But I love that about Sol de Janeiro. They always bring things out in different sizes, which I feel like is super important for travel. Anyway, moving on to another product, which is my replacement for the Sol de Janeiro Coca Cabana cream. That was like a coconutty smell, so nothing to do with the smell, but when it comes to the texture of what that was like, if you've ever used it and that was your number one above Boom Boom and you haven't tried this, then I'm gonna actually let you in on the biggest secret with this, because it's just my favourite. Like, honestly, I'm probably reaching for this a bit more than this at the minute. When I'm out the shower and this goes on my skin, I have never felt more hydrated in my life. It is super gorgeous. So you know Garnier, they've got like a superfood range, right? So the hair masks, I believe, are really popular. I wouldn't know because obviously I use hair, but started trying their body superfood once I saw them. I don't know where I saw them, but they were £9.99, right? That's how much they still are. And sometimes they're even reduced, so you can sometimes pick them up for like £7.99, £8.99. Honestly, the way I'm so shocked that these aren't more expensive. I have tried every single one and there is loads in the range, but this is the one. And it's purely because watermelon, we know, is my favourite thing anyway to eat, so the smell of it I absolutely love. But the texture of this is exactly like the old Coca Cabana from SDJ that got discontinued. It's a jelly water cream. So the way, this is the most fast absorbing cream you will ever use in your life and put on your body. If you're somebody that like moisturizers, wants to be quick in your gym stuff, quick in your work stuff, quick out the house, this is super fast absorbing. Like, you don't want to be like flapping around waiting for yourself to dry. 48-hour hydrating gel cream, and I just cannot even tell you how much that is true. Like, it literally soaks into your skin, and my skin, to be fair, like, I am the most hydrated person I know when it comes to body skin, because I cannot physically not put product on my skin. I'm just so weird like that. Like, I would literally feel like a cardboard box if I didn't. But I am super hydrated, but even this adds so much hydration back into my skin for me. Amazing on holiday, because it's great after you've been like in the sun or at the beach or whatever, and your skin can get a little bit dry and tacky, and then you get out the shower and you put this on and you literally feel like you've been rebirthed. I'm not even joking. I feel like if you buy this and you use it, I'll just get tagged in it and be like, oh my god, like I'm never gonna leave this out of my routine because it's literally a tenner and my code on top, and it's probably one of the best things I've ever used. Like hats off to Garnier because they're really smashing it at the minute with their skin. Another body moisturiser that we have to talk about, actually I'll talk about these two together because they kind of go hand in hand. I feel like if you're gonna get one, then go for the body Vutta, but I feel like these two layered are just gorgeous. So these are Fenty, sorry, my stuff's never a great example because I love it all, so it's always just thrown in bags and battered. But this is Fenty Skin, and this is how Fenty Skin looks. Just absolutely gorgeous packaging, like these on your dresser. I mean, Fenty makeup is obviously something I've known and loved for ages. The Fenty Skin tint's one of my favourites, so we know Rihanna's onto something good with this brand. But then when it came to LookFantastic, I did like a big order of like Fenty Skin like body stuff and like the facial toner and the cleanser, and I thought I need to try it and see what's actually amazing. I've got loads of other bits of like facial skincare that I love from Fenty, but obviously we're here to talk about body, and these are just incredible. So this is the Butter Drop Whipped Oil Body Cream. On my little get ready with me on Instagram recently, you would have seen me putting this on my skin, and you can literally see transforming my skin as the video goes on. It's got the most subtle scent to it. It's literally what I imagine Rihanna's skin would smell like, because she's very like low-key, like cool girl, like chilled out sexy vibes, and that's what this is. There's no strong fruity powerful scents that are commonly used in this kind of product. It's very like rich girl, that's the way I can describe it. It's so gorgeous. Like it's super subtle, super light, super fresh, and this is just something, this is my second one of these now, and this is just something that I'm reaching for quite a lot at the minute. Obviously a bit more of a luxury product, but if you love Fenty and you haven't tried this yet, then you will love it. The softest my body skin has ever felt is after using this butter cream. It is incredible. And then either you could just go in with this alone, or you can layer it on top. So I wait for this to dry down on the days I'm reaching for Fenty body care. I wait for this to dry down and then I'll just add a bit of this on top. But like I say, if you want just like super hydration, you can just go in straight with this. You don't necessarily need to layer the product. So this is the Butter Drop Hydrating Body Milk. So you've got the body butter and the body milk, so you can kind of understand from those names like what the textures are like. This is obviously a lot more watery, a lot more like liquidy, and I'd say it's more like a skin topper, so it has like a really good light reflecting element to it. This leaves your skin gleaming. Like it is such a nice thing to put on like once you're dressed and ready. Like if you're not somebody that likes oil, like I am always oily when I'm going out because I love a body oil, but not a lot of people like that texture, which does surprise me, but you know, I do hear it quite a lot. I always joke that I like to be oily, so if somebody tries to snatch me I can get away from them and I'll slip away, but that's just my little personal joke. But anyway, I know some people don't like the texture of oil on their skin. Completely get it. If that's not your thing, it's not your thing. So body milks are a great alternative because it has that more absorption, but it still sits on the skin and reflects the light in the way that an oil does. Try the Fenty body milk because it's gorgeous. Speaking of oils, that's what we're going to move on to. Now for me, I've had to narrow this down because I use Nuxe oils, I use Sol de Janeiro oils, and I use Aveeno. I use Skin Food, Weleda Skin Food oils. I use a lot of different body oils for different purposes, but the ones that I most commonly use, I'm going to show you. And I've split them like into like two categories because the Aveeno oil, which honestly I get everybody onto, that's more of like a purpose fueled oil, if that makes sense. Like that's more of a purposeful product, whereas I feel like Nuxe oils are more like decorative. Like for me, I always say glowing skin is the biggest and best accessory you can wear, so I think of Nuxe oils more of like an outfit accessory or like a bikini day accessory, pool day, beach club accessory. The Aveeno Skin Relief Body Oil Spray, this instantly nourishes very dry and sensitive skin, and it looks like this, and yes, your label will peel away because you will have oily hands when you are using this. This is probably my, I'm gonna say like my 10th, 11th, 12th bottle of this. Like it is just a product of its own kind. There is nothing like this, and honestly I literally saw, and I think it was another influencer talking about how dry her skin is right now and like nothing's saving her skin, and I was like, do you know what, I rarely like message people and be like, I think this would work for you, but I actually did in that, and I was like, I feel like you should buy this and try it, because if you are somebody that suffers with dry skin, like I've already mentioned, I don't, maybe I would, but I'm always product heavy in the body skin department. If you're somebody that suffers with dry skin, like I know people suffer on like their knees or like behind their knees, elbows, you know, eczema. Aveeno is a great brand for like eczema and dry, itchy, prone skin. Aveeno is incredible. I think they make baby stuff as well, which is supposed to be amazing. I love so many of their products. I could talk forever about Aveeno, but just when it comes to the body oil, I don't know if they do different ones, but this skin relief one is just incredible. If you're having a fresh, you know, like everything shower, freshly shaved day, and then you get into bed, put this on when you get out of the shower after your everything shower, put your satin or your silk pyjamas on and get into bed. It will be the freshest you ever feel and the cleanest you ever feel in your life. Clinically proven to intensely moisturise, and it's smooth, even skin in just 1 week, and it's got oat oil and, I never say this right, it's not jojoba oil, but that's how it's spelled, so allow me. And it's 98% naturally derived ingredients. My mum is starting to suffer with like more dry like legs as she gets older. She's 62 this year. I literally made her start using this last year, and she says like she is now, as soon as she gets down to like a quarter of a bottle left, she repurchases it because she's like, I will never be without it. I feel like your skin should be moisturised anyway. It's great for anti-aging elements. Like I feel like we're so big on like skincare on our face and like anti-aging and LED masks and all this, and that's great, but I feel like our like chest down or like neck down gets forgotten about. And staying hydrated and having oil pumped back into your skin when we are losing elasticity, annoyingly, as we get into our 30s and like my age and above, and also losing the production of collagen in your skin, keeping it hydrated and helping it bounce back when it's like stretching and that kind of thing is just the best thing we can do. Like I cannot say enough how I feel like what I do to my body every single day is going to help me long term, and like I genuinely think that. And the same with like sun care, like when you're in the sun. I don't even think it will pick up if I show you, but this is more of like a thick oil. I don't even know if you can see that. So this is like a thick, like I say, purpose-led oil that is literally made to make your skin better. So Nuxe have 3 commonly known products. I'm going to show you them in this size bottle. One, because it's easier for me to hold. I've got the smaller bottles, I've got the giant ones. I've got so many Nuxe products. I'm a Nuxe like #1 girly, but these 50ml bottles are, like I say, easier to hold, smaller for traveling, and also if you're a hand luggage girly, if you just like to take hand luggage, these are the right size. So honestly, if you're going to buy Nuxe, I would get the 50ml bottles, which look exactly like this. Now we've got 3 of the most commonly used ones and 3 that I use and love. So we've got the Nuxe Original Oil. Everybody will know about this. It has like the slightly like yellowy golden tinge. It's basically clear, but it just has a little bit of colouring in it. So this is the original oil, and they are dry oils, so it's multi-purpose. So it says it's for face, body and hair. It just goes all over my body. If I've got any excess, I'll run it through my hair if it's a bit frizzy, but generally for me it's like a body accessory. So we've got the original. That is not my favourite. That might surprise you. And we've got the shimmery one. I do love this. I do love this, but there is a little bit of transfer. Nothing like I imagine like a body makeup to be, you know, like an instant body cream makeup thing, but it obviously has got a shimmer in it, you know, it's got a reflex in it, it's got a little bit of a bronzy element in it, and this is great if you're like beach club, you want like your skin to be quite literally gleaming in your swimwear, or even, I love this on legs, if you've got a mini dress, like a high neck mini dress, pointy shoes, and your legs on the outfit, this is incredible. It's my least favourite though, because for me, if I'm going to use the oil, I like it to just be an oil. I don't really like the glitter in it, but I do think it's great to have for like holidays and that kind of thing. My favourite one is this, which is the Florale, and it's just quite purely a slightly different scent and a slightly different tint in the oil. I don't know why I love this so much more than the original, because they are quite literally identical. One's just pinkier and one's goldener. But I just love this. I feel like this one lasts longer. Like I feel like I have to reapply this one less. This is just the best body oil ever. Like if you ask me, Asha, what is your favourite body oil in the world? It would be the Florale Nuxe, because it's just gorgeous. Like I cannot even explain how much I love this product. But this is just so unbelievably gorgeous. And you'll see now, I mean, I don't even know if you will, because I don't know what picks up on this camera, not a lot to be honest, because it's only a little smally thing, a little vloggy thing. But this one in comparison to the Aveeno, so the Aveeno's on this side, so you can see super hydrated, it's soaked in, really good like purpose oil, and then this one, as you can see, sits more on the skin as like an accessory. So if you just compare the 2 oils and you need to know like which for what, like if you've got dry skin or you want to rehydrate your skin, go for this. But if you, like me, want the body oil to be the accessory, this is it. Like, this comes in every beach bag, every pool day bag, every beach bag, every boat day bag that I pack. This comes with me because I just love, like, I'll put a picture in here. If I did this picture again of me in my like swimwear where the sun's hitting and I didn't have this oil on, like, it wouldn't look the same. It just wouldn't. And it's my favourite accessory to wear day and night when I'm on holiday. And when I'm in the UK, I'll just wear this obviously of an evening. Like with my outfits, like, I've always got oil on. I've always got oil on. I like my chest to be oily. I like, not like greasy, but like I apply it and let it soak in. And then sometimes I will even add a highlighter on my collarbones because it sits really nice on the oil, sometimes on my shins as well, if I want a little bit of an extra glow. But that's just me because I'm crazy and I like to be seen from space. So, and then finally, the last product that I just cannot gatekeep, and I feel like everybody needs to know about this. This is by Lancaster, and I first saw this on LookFantastic, I want to say about 18 months ago, like a year, yeah, like a year and a half ago. And I was reading the reviews and I was like, I've never seen a product claim to do this before. So this is the Lancaster Golden Tan Maximiser, and it's a 1 month tan prolonging after sun. So it is an after sun product. And when I tell you, it tells no lies. Like, I went to the Maldives this time last year, just over a year ago, and I was the brat. Like, my skin soaked up that Maldives sun in a way that I can't even describe. But then I was on a diving trip and I was out at sea for 7 hours a day. Probably explains why, because I was on a boat and obviously you catch sun more. But the way that this held my tan, I mean, it says 1 month on the bottle. For me, I had that Maldives tan until like we got to Christmas last year. Like, I'm not even joking. It clung onto my tan. I used it every single day when I was away. And then when I got home, I was just using it as like my post-shower like body moisturiser, alternatively to these, like 2 or 3 times a week. So for anybody going on their summer holidays, you have to be taking the Lancaster Tan Maximiser with you because it has a great after sun element to it. Like, it cools your skin down. It makes your skin feel fresh and hydrated. So it has the exact doings of an after sun, but I don't know what is in this. Like, I really don't understand what goes on with this, but it is absolutely incredible. It actually says on the back, it prolongs your tan for up to 1 month, soothes and rehydrates your skin after sun exposure. Apply generously to the face and body after sun exposure and after your holidays. I've never used this on my face, to be fair. I've only put it on my body, but you obviously can. I've just never really seen that before. It smells gorgeous, soaks into the skin really fast. You can get smaller bottles. This is, I think, the medium-sized bottle. It comes in a bigger bottle with a pump and then a smaller bottle. If you just want to try it, like, grab it for like one of your holidays. But then I just invested in a few of this size, so obviously it can go in your bigger case. And I just know that I'll be using this all summer. I'll probably take one of these to the villa with me in Ibiza and just leave it there. Because obviously I plan to do a few trips this summer. So yeah, this is incredible, and I feel like everybody needs to be onto it if you aren't already. You know what, I actually brought a couple more products down, but I feel like I don't want to overwhelm you. So we will leave it at that. And I think what I'll do this summer is try some new things. Like, these are genuinely things that I've used forever. And I feel like sometimes it's an oldie but a goodie and you stick to what you know. But I feel like brands are bringing out so much like body care. They're so body care and summer skincare aware now that I feel like if anybody's gonna try it and test it and let you know what it's like, then I am the gal for the job. Anyway, like I said, I will link everything down below, and also I'll put my code for LookFantastic on screen here one last time, which is AshaLF. I will also put that in the description box down below where all the links will be. I feel like everybody will buy at least one thing that I recommended, and if you do, please let me know what you think of it. Let me know in the comments, or if there's anything that you feel like she needs to know about that, then let me know what you guys use as well and what you guys know and love, because I love trying new things. Anyway, my loves, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will see you all in next Sunday's video, which will be an Amsterdam vlog. Bye!